Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Even if we did send unto them angels, and the dead did speak unto them, and we gathered together all things before their very eyes, they are not the ones to believe unless it is in Allah's plan. But most of them ignore the truth. And the way the world is advancing, especially today with social media and the internet technology and AI technology and robotics, that I'm so baffled with what is happening in the world. And I'm glad that I was born and grew up in the 50s and 60s, because I don't know how the youngsters, the Gen Z, are going to cope with the challenges that they are faced with. They are facing far more bigger challenges than whatever we grew up in. Yes, the smartphone is absolutely amazing. It is an amazing technology, but like any technology, it is a double-edged sword. So it gives us the ability. I loved cell phones because as a medical doctor, in those days when I was growing up, we had what is known as pagers. So if there was an emergency in casualty, then they would page you, you would run to the phone, you would contact the paging company, and they will tell you what the details are involved, which ward you must go to, or where the emergency is, and then you would go. And sometimes you would have your own medical red light in case you need to go on an emergency and deliver a baby and so on. But today we have cell phones. So initially when the old Nokia cell phones came out, or that Motorola cell phones, I was so happy because now for the first time we could travel on long journeys and not be concerned because we had communication. And the main communication that we wanted in those days was to contact the family and tell them that, look, I've arrived safely. So we didn't have to wait for about 3 or 4 hours before you get across a garage where you can get a public booth. And many times those public phones were filthy, full of germs and full of sweat and all types of rubbish there, and you needed special coins to put inside that. So when the cell phone technology came, absolutely amazing. So from the days of Motorola and those simple text messages that were going out, we now have these amazing smartphones where you have your total laptop on your phone. You're carrying it around in your pocket. You have YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so on. And that is where the danger comes in. So that is why it's a double-edged sword, because it can absorb so much of your time. But not only that, 10 years ago, when I saw something on YouTube or when I saw a video, I could be 90% certain that what I am seeing is authentic and genuine. But today, with photoshopping and today with AI technology, so many things are being manufactured that look real. And they use voice dubbing. That means, for example, if they want to use Cyril Ramaphosa, they will use the face of Cyril Ramaphosa, they will use the voice of Cyril Ramaphosa, the president, but meanwhile it's not the president and he never said such a thing. And sadly, they're catching many people with financial scams, because then they are putting the faces of well-known business entrepreneurs and they're saying invest 4,500 Rand and you'll get 10,000 Rand every day. You'll get 300,000 a month. So all these financial scams are absolute rubbish, and it's about time that the police or the FBI or the CIA must put a stop to all these financial scams, whether it is the local financial scams or the Nigerian financial scams. Wherever the financial scams are originating from, the financial scammers and hackers are basically evil people. They have chosen the way of the devil, because they hide behind an anonymity and they think that they can unleash mischief on the world. But these are the people, not together with the AI technology, we are being fooled as to what is real and what is not real. Because sometimes you will see like a lion attacking a human being or an animal, and then you'll see thousands of comments of people say, no, 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 this is AI, this is just made up. And sometimes I would get fooled because, look, I'm 66 years old and these things are foreign to me. And the sad reality is that that's what this verse is saying, that even if a day will come when you will show them the signs and they won't believe. They will say, no, this is just AI technology. In the same way, when the polytheist Arabs, when the Prophet ﷺ showed them a miracle, they said, no, 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 this is just magic. You are just fooling our eyes. So we have reached that age. So even though we have advanced thousands of years, but the reply will still be the same. So today, instead of using the word miracle or magic, people will just simply say, no, 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 that is AI technology. We don't believe in it. And that is where the challenge is so much more in today's world. Likewise, did we make for every messenger an enemy, evil ones among mankind and jinns, inspiring each other with flowery discourses by way of deception. If your Lord had so planned, they would not have done it. So leave them and their inventions alone. And thus, once again, reminds us of all the financial scams that you see on YouTube advertising, you see on television, you see on Facebook, and all over the place. Financial scams everywhere. They're inspiring each other with flowery discourses by way of deception. They say, give us 4,500 Rand and you will get 300,000 Rand. You don't have to work anymore. You don't need an education. Even the old people are making 10,000 Rand a day. Even those people who don't even went to school, they are making 10,000 Rand a day. Why do you want to work? People are giving up their jobs because they only have to invest 4,500 Rand and all the financial problems are over. So they will give you such flowery discourses which are lies, because they are soldiers of the devil. They are soldiers of Satan. And they are hiding behind anonymity. They think that because nobody knows who they are, that they can just scam the people. And sadly, the people that they scam are not accountants. They won't be able to fool accountants. They won't be able to fool business leaders. They won't be able to fool entrepreneurs. They won't be able to fool lawyers. They won't be able to fool professional people. They will fool the poor of the poor. So we as human beings need to stand up for justice. We need to stand up for the voice of the poor. And we need to encourage the poor that please do not listen to these people. Don't put your hard-earned money with these people because this is a financial scam. Please stay away from these people. Ask yourself the question, in which direction is money flowing? Is that 4,500 Rand coming from them to you, or is going from your pocket to their pocket? It's going from your pocket into their pocket. Have you ever received anything back? No. Whether it is a pyramid scheme or a Ponzi scheme or any other scheme, please stay away from these get-rich-quick schemes. Whether it is cryptocurrency or any other Bitcoin type of scam. If you want to get involved in Bitcoin, please understand the technology. Do some research on it. Don't just do it because your friends are doing it. You need to become wise, educate yourself with knowledge before you remember something. You have worked very hard for your money. Don't assume for one moment that someone else is going to make you rich. No one is going to make you rich. They are only interested in making themselves rich. And they will give you flowery discourses. They'll speak so beautifully. They'll speak so intelligently. They say, no, everyone is doing it. Everyone, yeah. They'll show you receipts where people are making money. But by the time you become bankrupt, then it'll be too late. So stay away from these scam artists because they are soldiers of Satan, soldiers of Shaitan. They are the children of Lucifer and the devil and Iblis, and stay away from them. To such deceit, let the hearts of those incline who have no faith in the hereafter. Let them delight in and let them earn from it what they may, but they will get their due on the day of judgment, because they cannot hide. They can assume that they can have a fake profile, but on the day of judgment, their identity will be revealed for the whole world to see on a big high definition TV screen from east to west and earth to the skies. Everyone will see their shame, and they will be brought to shame and humiliation in front of their family and their friends, without any doubt. Stay well, look after yourself. Join me in the next episode. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.